Welcome, I'm Janice Pettit, and I'm here at the Raleigh divorce firm of Gailor, Jenkins, Davis, Taylor, and Gibbs. And I'm having wonderful conversations with the attorneys about some of the key issues that concern people when they're going through a divorce. So right now, I'm speaking to Stephanie Gibbs, and she's going to be talking to us about a very important question: can a dad get primary custody of his children? So welcome, Stephanie.
Glad to be here, Janice.
So I guess that's the big question. Can a dad get primary custody of his children?
Absolutely, Janice. More and more dads are having equal or primary custody of their children. Many people don't understand that when it comes to the gender of a parent, that really doesn't matter under North Carolina law. North Carolina law specifically states that a parent of either gender can have primary custody if primary custody is awarded at all. Nowadays, more and more dads are getting equal or primary custody of their children.
But isn't it difficult for dads to get custody of, say, very young children or their daughters?
In the past, it has been. I've represented a number of dads who've been awarded primary custody. It all depends on the evidence. If a dad can show that he has been the primary caregiver of a child or that he has provided consistent care for his child, he may be awarded primary custody. I have been so proud to represent dads who've testified to a judge how they've braided their daughter's hair, cooked their children's meals, picked out their daughter's little outfits, and listened and comforted those children as they, say, talked about a tough day in kindergarten or how difficult their 5th grade homework assignment is. Dads and moms each provide a wonderful part of childhood for their children, and both are necessary, and dads should not be cut out of the picture when it comes to deciding custody, and courts nowadays realize that more and more.
So what is the biggest obstacle that dads face when they're trying to get primary custody of their children?
Often it's work hours. Assuming there are no issues with domestic violence and substance abuse by dad, a court may decide, depending upon the parent's work hours, which parent can provide best for the child. Courts are looking for the parent who can best provide consistency, predictability, stability in a child's life. And the parent who can offer that somewhat seamless transition into what I call a 2-household family will have a better chance at gaining primary custody if a court decides that primary custody should in fact be awarded. That said, mothers still tend to be the parent who stays home primarily with the child as an infant and a toddler, while dad is out of the house providing for the family. So dads face the challenge of proving to a judge that although they never provided or only provided after work hours for their infant or their toddler, that they too can do everything that mom can do, and that they are currently capable, either because they've changed their work hours or because they have a family member or a nanny who can fill the gap when they're at work before they can get home, that they too can be there for the child and can care for the child in the same manner as mom can, and that they have at least as much to offer as mom.
So I would think this whole thing would be scary for dad if he's the primary breadwinner. What does he really have to prove in this kind of a case?
Well, dad would have to prove that he has the current ability to care for the child, meaning that he can change his work hours or that he has someone who can fill the gap before he gets home, between when the child gets out of school and he gets home, and that he is perfectly capable of doing everything that mom can do, that he can cook meals, that he can change diapers, that he can change clothing, that he can do homework, that he can love and comfort and put a child to bed, that he is capable of doing all that mom can do. And that's what he has to show the court, and that it's in the child's best interest that he be that significant parent, that parent who, if not an equal caregiver, should be a primary caregiver of the child.
So Stephanie, it sounds like there really is hope for dads in custody cases. or at least that they will get 50-50 custody of their children, right?
Well, again, assuming there are no issues that would cause a judge concern over the child's safety or well-being, sure, dads are on a level playing field with moms. They just have to show that they know what the child needs and that they are capable of providing for those needs, and that it would be in the child's best interest that they either be awarded equal, if not primary, custody.
Thank you. This is great information. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure you do too. So if you'd like to contact Stephanie, her contact information is included at the end of this video. And if you or someone you know is in this situation, please feel free to share this video. Thank you so much. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Janice.